Beneath our feet lies a hidden world, dark, silent, and crushing. In times of war, this underground became a last refuge for the living. People dug into the earth not for riches, but for survival. To live underground is to fight two battles, one against the enemy above and one against the suffocating environment below. The air grows stale, water is scarce, and darkness presses on the mind. Yet throughout history, humans have endured, adapting to life in these unnatural places. From muddy trenches to secret cellars and concrete bunkers, each era brought new challenges. But all are bound by a single thread: resilience. When threatened, we burrow deep, clinging to hope in the darkness. This is not just a story of hardship, but of the human spirit's ability to create community and routine, even underground. We'll journey through the defining conflicts of the modern age, exploring how people survived when the world above was lost. In the depths, the will to live can flourish. Even buried, hope finds a way. World War I's trenches stretched for miles, a home of mud, water, and fear. Soldiers lived in a relentless cycle of boredom and terror, waiting for the next shell or attack. The trenches were cold, wet, and unsanitary. Rats, lice, and disease were constant companions. Trench foot and contaminated water threatened survival as much as enemy fire. Cleanliness was nearly impossible. Every day was a battle against decay. To cope, soldiers formed tight bonds, sharing food, stories, and dark humor. Small routines, like the morning stand to, helped them hold on to sanity. Comradeship became a fragile shield against the madness above. The trenches tested not just bodies, but minds. Survival meant enduring violence and the slow erosion of hope. Yet in the mud and misery, the human spirit persisted. Even in the darkest moments, soldiers found ways to support each other. The trenches were a crucible of endurance. In World War II, the underground became a hidden refuge. For resistance fighters and persecuted families, survival meant vanishing into cellars, sewers, and secret rooms. Silence and invisibility were essential. Every sound risked discovery. Life in hiding demanded extreme self-control. Whispers, tiptoes, and endless waiting. Food was scarce, sunlight rarer, and fear constant. The greatest struggle was mental fighting despair and the terror of being found. Resistance fighters used tunnels and sewers as secret highways, turning the city's anatomy into a weapon. Underground, they moved weapons, people, and information, striking back from the shadows. Whether hiding or fighting, survival required strict routines and unbreakable bonds. Family and shared purpose kept hope alive. In these dark spaces, the human spirit was tested to its limit. It was a quiet, unseen war, won through patience and courage. Underground, the will to live became an act of defiance. The Cold War brought a new fear: nuclear annihilation. Nations built deep, reinforced bunkers designed to outlast the end of the world. Inside, teams lived for weeks, sealed away with food, water, and technology. The enemy was invisible, the threat abstract. Boredom and isolation became the greatest dangers. Rigid routines and teamwork were essential to maintain order and sanity. The sterile, unchanging environment blurred day and night. Survival depended on discipline, of mind as much as body. These bunkers were more than shelters. They were tests of psychological endurance. In the silence, the mind became both refuge and battleground. Underground survival hinges on three things: air, water, and the mind. Without ventilation, air turns toxic. Without water, life ends in days. Early shelters relied on crude pipes. Modern bunkers use advanced filtration. Water was always scarce, collected, smuggled, or stored, but never guaranteed. Darkness and confinement break the body's natural rhythms, leading to disorientation and despair. Claustrophobia and loneliness are constant threats. Survivors impose strict schedules, creating order where none exists. Community and routine are vital, sharing burdens, talking through fears, and working together. The greatest battle is within, hope against hopelessness. The will to live must be stronger than the weight of the earth above. Today's preppers build high-tech shelters, learning from the past. Modern bunkers are self-sufficient, with filtered air, deep wells, and long-lasting food. Comfort matters. Spaces for recreation, books, and games fight boredom. But technology isn't enough. Mental health is key. Preppers form communities, planning to shelter together and share the psychological load. Isolation is as dangerous as any disaster. The story of underground survival is a testament to resilience. From muddy trenches to modern bunkers, the core challenge remains: hope against despair. The earth shields us, but true survival is built in the mind. In the end, it's the unyielding will to endure that brings us back to the sunlight.